Hello there, everyone. So, this is a little different than normal, right? I actually wanted to show you this program because I know how much you love to play Sims Freeplay. Yet, we have a lot of frustrations. And yes, Sims Freeplay is my favorite game, obviously, or I would not have this channel. But I used this program years ago to actually design my house in real life, and I hadn't used it since then. So, I really wanted to sort of get back into it, and while I did it, I wanted to show you all what I was doing. This is, of course, not my house in real life. Very soon, I'm going to show you my house on the program that I did design. I guess 3 years ago, I started the design, and I actually made the floor plan. And please excuse the background noise. This is sort of an impromptu video. But I wanted to show you how you can make the floor plan down to the inches if you really want to be careful with it. Here, I'm just sort of creating a little one-bedroom house to give you an idea of what this program does. So the program itself is free. It's Home Design 3D. However, the wonderful thing about this is, and yes, you can play around with it for free and never pay a penny. But when I go into the furnishings and things here in just a minute, you're going to see it's very basic on the free version. But if you purchase and I'm not affiliated in any way, trust me, this is not a sponsored video. But if you do purchase for around I think it's at $11.99 now. When I did it, it was $10. Every time they do an update, you never pay another penny for the rest of your life as long as you have the program, the app. So any updates that come, things are added for free, you never are charged. That's one of the major perks of playing with this. The other is you can absolutely make any texture on any piece of furniture that you choose. So let's just say, and while you're watching me just build the house here, I'm going to explain something. Let's just say you find a couch that you like and you want to put in the room. It may look white on the app, but then once you get into 3D mode and hit texture, you can make it any color that you want to. That includes any object inside and outside the house. So right now you were looking at it in 2D mode. This is 3D mode. There are two 3D modes. This is aerial mode here, as if you were looking at it from a drone. And so you can get a good idea of what it looks like on your lot. And you also, the great thing is, you can pick any lot size that you want. You can also have multiple floors if you purchase the gold version. I don't know if you can just have 2 floors with the regular. I don't remember that. Again, it's been several years since I purchased this. But that's 2D mode. This is aerial mode here. And again, it's like looking at it from a drone. And then you saw what it would look like if I maybe put a second level on there. I'm not going to do that for this house. This is just going to be a one-part video. And again, sorry for the background noise. But that's what it looks like from aerial mode. We'll take a look at it in just a minute from visit mode, where you can do it as in AR. So in Sims Freeplay, they do have the AR feature. However, you can only do that on Apple, I believe, and you can only build it in AR mode. With this program, you can build it in any mode that you want to, look at it in any mode that you want to, and visit it that way as well. So I think that's pretty cool. Now, of course, it doesn't have characters. This is strictly for building. Sims Freeplay is great because, of course, you have characters, you can make families and things of that nature. This app is just for building. And where that's my favorite part of Sims Freeplay is the building, of course. Then I really fell in love with this program, and I got to wondering, why don't I use this more? So I wanted to go back in here today and just see what's changed. Several things have changed. You'll see me kind of messing around here and getting familiar again with the app. But look at this. Didn't we want this from Sims Freeplay, where you can actually make different textures, different colors, and put them wherever you want to on the inside and the outside? That's the exciting thing about it. And you'll see over on the left, there are many different things. You see the paint roller there. There are wallpaper textures, bricks, stone, all sorts of different textures you can use, all sorts of different colors within each of those categories, and it doesn't matter where you put them. So if I wanted to make a couch that's stone, I can make a stone couch. It really doesn't matter, and that's why I really, really love this app. So again, you can see me, I'm trying to fill in the gaps there on the front exterior. I wanted like a terracotta color with some stone accents, so that's what I was going for here. And you can see me just sort of playing around with it. They do have, like I said, you can do multiple floors on it with the gold version. What I don't have the understanding of yet, and I know as of last year there was not the ability to actually do a roof in game. However, on their website, and I believe they have YouTube tutorials through the company that made the app on how to do a roof hack. Now, I haven't tried that yet, and that's something I was thinking about doing. It's a method that they have come up with themselves to put a roof on. The reason that you can't put a roof on in the game itself is they are still figuring out the tech on how to do that, and they're very apologetic about it. So they had come up somehow with their own hack, and they actually show their customers how to do the roofs. So that's something I'm definitely going to check out. Also, they have model homes in here that you can visit and see how they put them on there, which they're kind of cool. And I think you can actually go in and change those just to practice, but that's what the exterior of the home looks like right now. And this again is the floor plan in 2D mode. So I'm going to show you how to place a few things. I would like to have a doorway, like an archway. That front room right here that you see is the entryway. And what's great about it is also anything that you choose in the game, whether it's windows, doors, furniture, shelves, it doesn't matter. You can go over there, you see on the right where it said blue, it has scale there. You can size it. You can size any furniture, any window, any door, it doesn't matter. If you hit scale, and you can also center it however you want to. It's showing up blue right now because I'm not finished placing it. But yes, it just goes there, you hit scale, you size it, it helps you center it. Very awesome. So I have put a doorway there now. Now I'm going to put a front door on. So you see all the options here, and you see where it says new. Those are just things that pop up in your inventory free. It keeps doing that. Once you pay that flat rate up front, then you just keep getting new stuff for free. You never ever have to pay again. So I'm trying to place the door here. Again, it's been a very long time since I've used this, and you see me centering it. It gives you those measurements there on either side, telling you how far you are from the edge, and it will help you center the doorway, and then you can place it however you want to. Also, if you want to make it smaller, you would go to scale, like you see me doing here, if you want to make it bigger, and it gives you your measurement of the door itself in the middle there in the black. So you can see me putting the front door on. Again, I was practicing here, and I wanted to show you how I was doing it as I was doing it. So now I've chosen the door, and I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. I don't like the color with the house. Well, in Sims Freeplay, that's just too bad, right? Not in this app. So you go to Textures while you're in 3D mode, and you can pick whatever you want to. It doesn't matter. You can pick a regular paint color. You can pick anything you want to. You can make it a stone colored door. I liked this white textured look, so I chose that. And that is the beauty of this app. You can literally make it anything that you want to. So that's the living room right there in the center of the screen. So now I'm going to play around with some wall colors and show you, you don't just have to put where you see where it says the paint roller there, and it's highlighted in blue. You don't have to put a regular wall color on. Again, you can make it any of those things down on the left that you want to. You can make it a brick wall, you can make it a tile wall, you can make it anything that you want to, and that is what is so exciting about this app. And the reason also I wanted to show you this video is because I know the complaints that we have with Sims Freeplay, and it's definitely not enough to make me want to stop building or playing the game, but sometimes I just want to be a little bit less limited and just go in, and you know how much I love designing. So for those of you who play Sims Freeplay just for the design perspective of it, then sometimes you may want to just come into this app and use it as a creative outlet. And I actually have thought about including this app in our Facebook group, because a lot of you are members of the Facebook group Sims Freeplay Architects. So if any of you are interested in doing this, even the free version, and you want to play around with it and you want to post your builds in there, go right ahead, because I've fallen in love with this app all over again. I am not going to finish this house on this video. Again, this is a very informal video. I'm in another location where you can hear traffic. I live out in the middle of nowhere, so you guys rarely hear any background noise on my videos, but I'm in a different location today, so not edited at all. This video is just, again, very impromptu, very informal. But you saw me place a fireplace here, and it's black, and I don't like how it looks. But I think the fireplace, the shape of it itself is fine. So I'm just going to tinker around here. You see, I made it the stone texture, but it's just a little bit too skinny for me. So I'm going to go in, I'm going to hit scale, and I'm going to make it about 5 feet wide. So you can just make it. And you see on either side it says 6'9", 6'9". That's how you know it's centered. You can move it along the wall. You don't have to center it if you don't want to, but if you do, it's going to help you center the fireplace. So there's the fireplace. It matches the brick, or I'm sorry, the stone on the outside of the house. Very cool. I love this. So that's what the fireplace looks like. Now I'm thinking about some flooring. So you can go and there's the tile. You can look at the wood here. Those are the wood options that you have. Very neat. And I'm just going to let you take a look right there on the left as I scroll at just the options for the wood. Notice there are no prices per square. So you never have to worry about that. Am I spending simoleons? Am I spending SP, LP, or any kind of currency? There's no currency in this game whatsoever. Again, once you purchase the app, or even if you use the free version, it's set up this way. You just have less options if it's the free version. You just pick and choose and play around all day long until your heart's content. So that's why I really like this. So now I'm going to go back into 2D mode, and we're going to look at some windows, and I'm going to just give you some examples here of what you can choose for windows. Now remember, you see black over there, you see some wood. Pay no attention to what they look like as far as color, because remember, you can go into textures and change anything. So you see me resizing the window. The other great thing is once I have that window resized, I can hit copy over there and it puts it up on my clipboard, and I can just tap it up there and drop it down in the same exact size, so I don't have to keep resizing something. Do you see what I'm saying? I hit mirror to flip it around, and then that way it just looks wonderful. Look at those windows. Now, one thing I wasn't sure of when I placed them was, could I change the finish on the brick around the windows? And you'll see here, in this case, for some reason it wouldn't let me, but normally even for just the window frames, it will. I'm not quite sure why on this particular window it wouldn't let me, but normally it will. So let's go back outside. Now I'm in Visit 3D mode, so we're just going to walk through the front door. I'm going to show you how you can just pan from left to right. See the arrows down there in the left-hand corner? You can come straight in by pushing the up arrow. You can look around the room. Beautiful. I absolutely love this. So now let's go back into 2D mode, and of course there's the layout, and you hit objects, and you see the categories over there on the left. In each category you're going to have things for the living room, dining room, kitchen, every room you could think of, even the outdoor things, the cars, patio furniture, landscaping, heating and cooling. But I'm trying to just find something so I can show you how to place something on the wall. So you see me choose that mirror, and I hit scale, and I can make that mirror any size that I want to. And if I wanted to change the color, all I have to do is hit textures up there at the top, and I can make that mirror any color that I like as well. I just wanted to reiterate that because that is one of the most amazing parts of the app. So I really like that layout, and I know I'm going to finish this house. I just wanted to sort of come in here and build something simple and small just so I could get used to the program again and show you in the process of how cool this really is. I would really recommend, if your favorite part of Sims Freeplay is to just build and design, to check this out. Get the free version first, and then if you really like what you see, realize that those options are limited and you want more. Go ahead, if you have the $10 or $12, whatever it costs, to permanently get updates, because again, you are never ever charged for more stuff. So when you update your game, which they don't do updates frequently, the strange thing is, whether or not I've updated my app, I have come in just to look before, and my daughter actually used this last year to design her house. Things just sort of appeared in the inventory, and I hadn't updated the game in over 2 years probably at that point, since I had actually started to use it to design my house. So that was weird. So I don't even think that the new objects that appear have to do with an update. I think they just somehow appear in your inventory, because there were, goodness, dozens and dozens of new furnishings and decor and things I had not seen when I had used it before. So that's a question I will have to get back to you on, is how does the new stuff get into your inventory? But you just saw me place some simple things outside just to give you an example. So again, sorry for the long video, and I know this is kind of weird and it has nothing to do with Sims Freeplay, but I just wanted to show you what I was doing and how cool this is. So it's the two apps there on the right. So I have, as you can see, just Home Design 3D. And the reason it doesn't show that I have gold is because I actually upgraded in the free version that's at the top, if that makes sense. But you can just go ahead and get the gold if you want. If not, start with the free version like I did that you see on the top right. So I know this was kind of weird, again, totally off topic from what I normally do, but if you enjoyed this, hit the like button. Feel free to check out the app, and if you like it, post your builds in our Facebook group on Sims Freeplay Architects. Love you guys, and I will be resuming normal videos tomorrow. I have a premiere coming up with a very large house on Sims Freeplay, so I will see you tomorrow. Thanks again.